Hi guys, so today I wanted to make a video about pros and cons about cosplay, or the negatives and positive sides of cosplay. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm just ranting about these problems that I could easily fix through a tutorial. I know that I could fix these problems, but there's just some things that annoy me or really bother me when I'm cosplaying, and maybe if you want to start cosplaying, maybe you would want to know about these problems just to get you ready and know what you're getting yourself into. Number 1, cosplay can be really expensive, like you don't even know. I guess it depends what you're cosplaying or who you're cosplaying. When I began cosplaying, I chose really simple things that I could use my natural hair for. When I started cosplaying, my hair was about the same length of this wig, and I had no bangs, so I cosplayed a character from Italia, and she just has a simple blue dress and red bows for her pigtails, and it was really simple. I could get those things at a thrift store. I do try as much as I can to get stuff from the thrift store. If it's something that I can't really make or find, like a school uniform, then I go online and I try to find it as cheap as possible on eBay, AliExpress, places like that. Number 2, eye contacts. I can afford my eye contacts. They just sometimes bother me. They could get really itchy or painful. There could be a tiny speck of dust in there and it'll hurt a lot. Or they could have a scratch, or they could have torn. And I love eye contacts. It could change the way you look entirely. It can make you look so adorable or cooler or just better. In my opinion, it can make you feel like you're more of the character. Can you see them? Can you see the purple? Amazing. Of course, at the beginning I did not use eye contact because I couldn't really afford them, or I had never put on eye contacts before. I wear glasses, but I don't even wear the subscription contacts. I hate that eye contacts expire. Some eye contacts could last a month, other eye contacts last as long as a year, but in the end they expire, and that just bothers me so much because I feel the need to find as many characters as possible that have that eye color and cosplay that character. I have yellow eye contacts, and I've actually had them for a while now, and I'm trying to think of all these characters that I want to cosplay that have yellow eyes, or these purple ones. I tried to keep my mind open to only purple eyed characters, and that sucks. Number 3, hotels. My first, second convention, I did not stay at the hotel. My first convention, I only went for one day, and I had no cosplay at all. I was just so amazed and kept staring at everyone. But now I do stay at the hotels. I usually stay with a couple of people. It has only been once that I have stayed in my own hotel room, just with my sister, no one else. I think it's a better idea when you get more people to join you and split the price, because it becomes real cheap if you have the right amount of people there with you. But that's one of the negatives. There can be stuff everywhere. If you are with unorganized people, there will be suitcases everywhere, a whole bunch of makeup in the bathroom, clothes, props, everything. Just food could also get pricey if you do decide to stay at the hotel, like buying the food at the hotel or having to go to nearby restaurants to get food. I do like staying at hotels though, because If you're staying at the hotel that the convention is at, it becomes 10 times easier to just go upstairs, change, come back downstairs, keep going. I actually remember one of my first conventions, my mom and dad would take me and bring me home, take me and bring me home. But I think I stayed in the same cosplay, or I would have one cosplay per day. Whereas now I have like 3 a day. And it becomes really helpful if you have a hotel room, because then you could just go upstairs and change so easily. One thing that I love about hotels is when they have a pool or hot tub or a sauna. Oh my god. I feel like it's tradition to go like Saturday night. Usually Saturday nights I will go, since the conventions I go to are Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I usually go Saturday around 6 o'clock, and then later on Saturdays they have raves, right? That's another good thing about hotels. The longest I've stayed at a rave was till 4 o'clock in the morning, and it is, in my opinion, a lot better that you have a hotel room, because then you could just go upstairs. You don't have to worry about leaving the building and feeling unsafe. You don't have to drive and feel like so tired, and you still have like a wig and makeup on, and it's just so exhausting. Next, cosplay groups. Oh my god. I have a love-hate relationship with cosplay groups. It looks amazing when you see a group like Steven Universe. If you see almost all the characters together, you want a picture. You have to have a picture because it's like the whole cast, and it's amazing to see that group, right? Okay, but when you are in one, you obviously have to plan way ahead of time to get a group, because you have to make sure that like everybody has the right outfit or whatever. As in, like, if you are cosplaying from an anime that has school uniforms, you most likely want the cosplayers that are in the group with you to wear the uniform. And it gets annoying when you just can't find all the characters, all the people, or people do join you, but they end up dropping off like nothing. I have had a couple of those problems. I had a successful love life group, but 3 of those people we got very last minute, because the people we had before then decided to just drop it really last minute. So I love seeing people in group cosplays, and I love being in one because we got so many pictures taken of us, and it was so fun. I think that's the best part of a con, is when people think you look so good that they want pictures of you. Like, that's one of my favorite things. Next is Artist Alley and Dealers. I don't know if that's the name for all the cons in every state, but Artist Alley is when people with their own art or own creatings set up a booth and sell their stuff. And Dealers is when it's official merch that is being sold. Okay, so I love to see people's own art, because people can make oh my god, they can make amazing things, and everything looks so great, and you just want to buy everything. And that's the negative part, you want to buy everything. Oh my god. And Dealers can be on the more expensive side, but you just see wall scrolls and figures, and then they sell snacks too, and sometimes they sell wigs and just all these different things, and I just want to buy everything. Oh my god. I think the most I've spent though is when my friends can't make it to the convention, and I just like, oh, they would like this, they would like that, and I just end up buying this stuff for them because they couldn't make it. Next thing, people. So I have gone downtown in cosplay plenty of times, and the stares are always there. There's always gonna be someone staring at you because I leave the house prepared with makeup, contacts, everything on, get on the bus, go downtown with my friends. Maybe there's a photo shoot or a meetup, or we just want to hang out, and people will stare. Some people will think you're not looking, grab their phone and just like take pictures of you. Yes, I'm used to people taking pictures of me at a convention. When you're at a convention and you buy a pass, that pass practically says you're pretty much letting people take pictures of you. When I'm downtown, yes, I'm in a public area, but I would rather have people come up to me and tell me, you guys look cool, can we have a picture, blah blah blah. And some people have come up and asked, oh, what's going on? And they mean it in the best way possible. They just want to know why we're dressed all crazy. And usually even that gets me annoyed when people say like, what's going on, or blah blah blah. It gets me annoyed, but I know they don't really mean it in a bad way, so we just try to explain what we're doing. And then there are people. Usually this is at conventions. You can make so many friends, so many friends. I think most of my friends on Facebook are cosplayers or people that I've met at a con, and they are so nice, so understanding, because they're into the same thing as you and they pretty much know you. And sometimes I find it actually really crazy how every time at a con I'm dressed as someone different and those friends still recognize me, because every single time I feel the need to reintroduce myself because I feel like I don't look recognizable. And it's just, I get so happy when they do recognize me though. There have been many times where I think that I should just drop cosplaying. Sometimes I feel like I'm maybe too old for it, or I just can't afford it and I can't make it the best I can, or just things come up that make me think that I should just stop cosplaying, and I'll end up going on YouTube and watching CMVs or videos by Beatdown Boogie, and just seeing all those people and cosplaying and having such a great time and laughing and smiling. It just makes me think like, well, this is one of the things that makes me happy. This is one of the things that I could express myself with, and I have just never actually left the whole cosplaying scene. If you really can't afford it though, you don't have to cosplay. You can go to a convention, still see a whole bunch of people, take pictures. Like, you don't have to cosplay. I tell myself this all the time. Like, that seems a little bit expensive. Like, you can wait on it. You don't have to have it. Wait till next time. A very useful tip is you can always bring back old cosplays that you've already done. Maybe fix them up a little if you didn't like how it came out, or if you did like the way it came out, just wear it again instead of buying new cosplays. Because you don't just buy the outfit, you buy the wig, the shoes, eye contacts, makeup. It's just a lot. So I think that right about wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and again, these were just some of my opinions. A lot of people might disagree and think that some of these things are easier than I made them sound, or harder than I made them sound. But in the end, I really do enjoy cosplaying. If you guys have any questions or anything, make sure to comment down below. And I guess I'll see you guys next time.